Hi everyone, this is Sarah from Ocean Dreams Reiki, and we're going to see if this works because Facebook just said there was a poor connection. So if anyone comes on, please give me a like or some hearts or comment your name below so I know that you're here and that Facebook is working. Oh, hey Married. Hi Anne. Okay, I guess it's working. That's good. Hi, Karen from Cali. Hi, Anne. Okay, good. You guys can hear me okay too? Let me refresh my page quick on my laptop so I could see who's coming on. Hi, Michelle. Yay, happy to see you guys and see all these beautiful hearts flowing everywhere. Let's see, so for all of you coming on right now and watching the replay, if you guys like, comment, and share on the video, you could do that right now. There should be a share button below. I will enter you in a contest for the end of the month for I'm not sure if I'm going to do another free Reiki session this time or something different. So we'll see how that goes. But it'll be something good. All right, let me refresh this really quick. Sorry. All right, so tonight, it's been interesting energy lately. Well, this whole year has really been interesting. And intense, very intense, lots of changes everyone's been going through, and including myself, and I could see it in my family and all those close to me. And one thing I keep telling everybody, we just have to take it day by day, looking to what's happened, looking too much to the future, just brings up a lot of anxiety for everybody. We need to focus on the present moment and just try and make each day, worth living and do the best that we can, right? So today was, today was a little challenging, and my stomach's been feeling a little off tonight, so I don't know how long I'll last on here. Hopefully it'll be okay. But I think part of it is I've been doing a lot of energy work the past few weeks. When the hurricanes started and all the stuff and the fires going on everywhere, I was sending Reiki day and night for everyone to be safe. And then I was doing, my own personal work, and, also setting lots of protection for my husband. And I think that it was a lot, I do Reiki every day, but I was doubling, tripling up on it, and so now my body really needs a rest. Let me see what everyone's saying. Married says lots of changes. Michelle, she's had a lot of negativity around her with other situations, trying to steer clear of it. Yep, just trying to stay away from the drama. What I've been trying to do is, what rest? You have work to do, Mariana. I know, I don't sleep. You guys know I don't sleep. I try, I have good intentions to get some rest, but I have something exciting to tell you guys, okay? Enough of the seriousness. So, you guys know I've talked about it before. I've been working on abundance and clearing a lot of old blocks and, just a lot of old things that from the past in my life that just no longer resonate with me, and I don't want to be in that energy anymore or have that attached to me. So I've been working with a lot of wonderful people. Most of them are probably going to be on here at some point. And, because as a healer, you do so much for everybody else, but you really have to, focus on your self-care, because you keep giving, but if you don't take time for yourself, then things kind of stack up, and eventually it'll like really hit you. And so, I've just been trying to, between, helping everyone else, focus on myself. And, it's kind of hard to juggle everything. We all know that. But so I've been working on abundance, and then my husband messages me and says that we got like all this extra money today in his paycheck because from our moving expenses. For some reason, we've been here almost 2 months now, and something just kicked in. And so with that extra money, we're buying him a plane ticket home. So he's only going to get to come home for like 3 or 4 days, but that's what they're giving them leave right now. But hey, I'll take whatever I can get. And so he'll be home Sunday, and me and the boys are really excited. And so, me and my kids have been putting energy to that, every day, especially when the hurricane happened. And the kids have been so worried. Even my youngest, he asks every day, is everyone okay? Is Daddy going to be okay? Did the hurricane stop? And, he's really concerned. And I didn't want to, put that energy on them, but they knew that I was doing a lot of healing work, and they wanted to help. And then they would see random stuff, when I was like checking Facebook or talking to family members or whatever. But so having my husband come home is it's just going to be a nice break for us all to, complete us and bring us all together. And so I just thank the universe, thank whoever was listening, looking out for us, thank all my friends who've been putting out good energy for us, that we'll get to spend some time with him before he has to go back. And then, he'll be back in a couple months. But, take what we could get, right? So I'm happy to be doing it, that things are just kind of falling in place after, kind of going through little rough patches there. But yeah, the universe, you guys keep focusing on your goals, focusing on good things. The more good you do for others and you do for yourself, it comes back to you. So, this is a huge blessing for us. So I'm really excited. But that's probably all I'm going to talk about tonight now. But let me see who else is on. Thank you guys. I know, I'm so happy. And, also because Mommy gets to breathe for a few days. Ashante's here. Hello. She's been great since her distant healing. Oh, great. Awesome. Mariana, I up-leveled. Yes. Like video games, right? Oh, thank you. Yeah, Anne, I do need a rest. Oh, look, my hubby came on. Oh, he's watching me. Hey, Mariana, is the grounding healing session still on? The grounding healing session. Oh, Sunday? Yes, we're still doing it. Yeah. Because guess what, babe? You're going to have to watch the kids while me and Mariana work on Sunday. That's what happens. Mommy needs a little break. It's only an hour. It's not bad. So, talking about the grounding healing session while we're at it, me and Mariana are teaming up again, and we're going to be doing an hour-long live session through the Zoom, and I think it's zoom.us, and we are going to be focusing on the root chakra. And we'll be doing some healing and calling in the angels, calling in goddesses, whoever we feel drawn to, during the session. We're also pulling oracle cards for everybody. And we had a really great time when we did the session last month. And it seemed like everyone really enjoyed themselves in it too. So we're going to be doing that again on Sunday. What time was it again, Maria? Was it 5 o'clock, right? Eastern time. And it's for an hour. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So if you guys want to join us, it's $44. And you get a recording of the, replay. And even if you can't be there live, then you'll still have access. You purchase your ticket, you'll have access to watch the replay. and all the messages are going to be like a group message that we pull, and we set the intention, so whoever watches it, you know, whoever signs up will receive that energy. And I know you guys know how distant energy works. If you don't and you have any questions, feel free to message me later. I'll be happy to explain it, or even, you know, give you a little taste of it so you guys can know that, you know, how it works. It's almost like, to me, it's almost like a focused prayer. Some people would describe it like that. Some people describe like Reiki as acupuncture without the needles. And so we're focusing on, you know, the different energy parts, and we're going to be really focusing on grounding and the root chakra, but we're still going to be bringing in balance for all your chakras, because you just don't want to work on one, because then you kind of leave everything else all open or unbalanced. So we're going to be doing it together. And I love working with Mariana. She's got such great energy. I call her bubbly. She doesn't like it, but she's awesome. So, and we kind of balance each other out. And every time we work together, we always have crazy stuff happen, or, you know, sometimes the video will go kind of wonky or something, but, you know, everything just aligns perfectly. So I'm really excited to be working with her again. And we're going to be doing this monthly. So last month came up, we really needed to focus on the throat chakra, and we didn't plan that. It's just what happened, but we're gonna start now from the root and work our way through. So you guys will be able to, you know, join us each month. And also, I created an event on the page for it, so you guys could probably scroll down later and look for that. If you guys like, share, comment the event, there's a link that you guys could enter for to win the October 15th session, which will be focusing on the sacral chakra. So so check that out, you guys. So it'll be lots of fun. Let me see who else is on here. Deb is on here. Hi, Deb. Oh, thanks for posting the links, Mariana. Luann's here. Yes, I'm so excited. Cindy's here. Cool. Danny's here. We've got some new people. That's awesome. So tonight I actually wrote up a list, because I've been watching some of my other favorite people come on live, and they've been writing stuff down, and I realized I really need to do that so I could keep my thoughts focused. Although you know, I'm a water sign, so I'm still probably going to be all over the place. But so tonight, a couple things I wanted to go over. We went over the root chakra healing. I'm going to choose cards tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card from the Dragon Tarot deck and one from the Mermaid, and those are going to be our group messages. And then I'm going to see how my tummy is feeling, and then I will be using this book. It's by Philip Permute, and it's called Crystal Tips and Cures. And I just lost my page in it. But what I'm going to do is, it's called pretty much bibliomancy, and you're like thumbing through and asking for a message to come through for, you know, guidance or for a person. And then whatever page I open up to, that'll be the crystal that you guys will receive tonight. So now if I could find, oh, right there's my page I wanted to talk about. So it's kind of funny because I've been really working with abalone a lot, and I actually got some abalone shells for, now I gotta save that page, abalone shells for these smudge kits that I'm putting together, and I should be completing that probably tomorrow, because I need to get it done before hubby gets here. But so here's these cool abalone shells, and they're about 3 to 4 inches in size. They're really pretty, shimmering. But I've been really working with abalone, really drawn to that energy. And then so tonight I'm like, oh, I'm going to talk about abalone. And then I looked in my seashell book that I got recently, and the first page I opened to was abalone, right? And then I found this crystal book, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pick crystals for everyone tonight. And the first page I opened up to was abalone. And it was talking about the birthstone is for Cancer. And I was like, wow, what sign is the moon today? Because I know the energy shifted, but I haven't got to look. And sure enough, I just looked before I got on here. waning moon in Cancer. So we're working with water energy today. So maybe you guys will notice that you might feel a little extra emotional today, a little motherly, a little sensitive, or you could be having a lot of purging and cleansing happening, like I've been having today. And also, like today, my eldest, he's really sensitive, but today he was super sensitive. We were at the grocery store and he was just like breaking down on almost every aisle. He was in like parent mode, like trying to parent my younger one. And I'm like, Benji, you need to calm down. I'm like, I'm the parent, I will take care of your brother. You just relax and help mommy out, you know? And I'm like, what is going on? Because I mean, he gets emotional sometimes, but it was really amped up today. And when I read that about Moon in Cancer just a few minutes ago, it totally made sense because he was like in mommy mode, you know. He feels like he has to, you know, older siblings, if you are an older sibling, I'm an older sibling, you always feel like you have to take care of everyone, and he's the same way. So yeah, he was really sensitive today to that and frustrated, and you know, I tried to do a lot of grounding with him, and in the middle of the store, I just stopped and did Reiki on him. And it helped us get through the rest of the time. But yeah, so if you guys are feeling it today, and I think it was Moon in Cancer yesterday and tomorrow, because it takes like a few days for the moon cycles to shift. So you guys just do extra grounding. Carry around some maybe black tourmaline. That's always a good grounding stone. Let me see, I grabbed some selenite tonight because selenite is also a stone that is linked to the moon, right? For the goddess Selene. So I've been carrying that. I've been carrying citrine to kind of keep me up. And I've had my little sea jasper. I just got sea jaspers for that smudging kit I was telling you guys about. And this one just happened to, the only one in there. It was like a beautiful purple heart. And I'm like, yep, I'm keeping that one for me. So anyway, so let me tell you a little bit about abalone. And since that is, you know, been coming up. So it's linked to the zodiac sign of Cancer. It's ruled by the moon. And it's a water sign, not a crystal, but a shell. And different shells all have their own unique energy. And you guys have seen, I've pulled the seashell cards for you guys, and they all have their different messages. The abalone is also connected to femininity, you know, the goddess energy, and very cleansing. Because you think of the shell, you could use this to hold stuff. You could use this to scoop up water with. I like what I've been doing like the past week is I've been putting it over my heart chakra and just asking for it to soothe me. Tonight I might just put it on my tummy and see if that helps too. Oh, thanks Mariana. It was nice to see you on here. And hi Janice. So abalone is a great shell to carry around to kind of help. You know, it's a water element, so shell kind of help release tension, you know, release anything that no longer serves us, and bring that peace and calm into our lives. So if you guys don't have any abalone, I'm going to be selling some in the shop soon. Or, you know, you can usually find them at your local shell shop if you live near the beach. Or online somewhere. But the cool things about these abalone, if I haven't, I think I might have told you guys before, I'm not sure, in another video, but these are ethically harvested. And the person who is harvesting them, she's working with a school, and kids are learning how to harvest them. And then what they're doing is they're using the funds from selling these to plant abalones back on the California coast. So I didn't buy like from some mass-produced, you know, shop on eBay or something. I found someone that actually is doing something to help the environment, help restore the abalone to the California coastlines. So to me, you know, it gives a extra beautiful energy to the shell itself, you know. So I'll be posting those soon. So let me see, what else do we have? I posted earlier, it seems like Facebook posts are just not being seen. And honestly, you know, I boost my videos, but I'm not going to boost every post. And it's sad because, you know, I'm trying to get good information out to everybody, or, you know, ask questions. So if you haven't already gone on my page, you should be able to click like or get notifications on my page, and then this way you'll hopefully start seeing my post. But I asked earlier if anyone had any Reiki questions, so if you guys do have any Reiki questions, you could feel free to message me, because I know sometimes it's hard to see on the video what people are posting, but you know, I'll check that out later. You could message me, or you could post on the post, because then people will actually get to you know, see your questions, and it might help them as well, right? Because sometimes we wouldn't think of those answers or those questions normally. Oh, sure, married. I'll tag you in the post. Let me see what else. Oh, Deb, yeah, you're a Cancer sign too, so you've been feeling it, my friend. So what I'm gonna do is, oh, was there something else? Oh, the abalone shell. Oh, see, it says in this book that it's tied to the heart chakra. So I guess I was kind of spot on with that energy. Connecting to the sea, easy flow of feelings, harmony of relationships. The different colors in it represent the beauty of existence. I think that's beautiful. And it's a symbol of power and protection and ancient travels. So I'm just getting to know different seashells, the energy through this book. So it's a nice guide. It's called Seashell Therapy by George Toth. And you know what? I found it on Amazon, and there were no reviews for it. It's like a brand new book, but I just took a leap and bought it because I was really drawn to it, and I really want to, you know, keep working with seashell energy. And I love it so far, so I recommend it. But let's get to some cards. Okay, because it's already 10 o'clock. Ooh, and the card, I already blessed the cards before we started, so they're ready to go. So let's see what we have here. We have the Ace of Swords, and it's 4 little dragon buddies there. With the, you see the sword in the background there, and flames all around. There's a volcano there too. And they're all emerging from their shell. So it's like new beginnings. And I was reading somewhere today earlier about it is a good time for new beginnings. And you think of the energy of the moon of Cancer, and you know, that water element, and water flushes things out, and you know, helps for new life to come through. So this is, you know, this is pretty appropriate. Even though there's all that fire energy in the card, it's still, it's linked to the moon energy for me. That's what I'm getting from it. And we just need to, you know, sometimes we need to put a fire under our butt to get new beginnings to happen, right? And just let me look at the book quick. I haven't worked with this one. Well, I work with a dragon deck sometimes, but I'm not really a tarot person as much as an oracle person, because I like the oracle cards because they're really intuitive and I could just tap in right away. With the tarot cards, you know, there's so many different meanings to it, so many levels behind them. But this one talks about decisions and activity, and being in a new period or cycle of activity right now. And to make sure that you make good decisions that'll affect your life. And just think about also, we're coming out of the tail end, the shadow end of Mercury retrograde. So all those things that have been happening, you know, over the past like month or so, they're finally going to, all the craziness is going to kind of slow down a little bit, and things, new beginnings are basically going to happen, because we're preparing for a new season 2 with the I think I kind of brought that up last week, you know, with the autumn equinox coming up. And it just totally, it's a time to wash everything away, you know, start fresh and get ready for autumn. you know, get ready for new beginnings, new challenges to come into your life. But, you know, we keep grounding, we keep doing our meditation, you know, we keep focusing on the positive, then we're gonna handle it just okay. So there's your message from the dragons. And then I'm gonna pull a card from the mermaids for you guys. So what's my husband saying? He told me he was out drinking for a little bit before, so I'm kind of scared that he's on air right now. Love you, babe. Okay. So we'll see what the mermaids have to say, and then I'll pull some crystals for you guys. Okay, one's flipping out the back. There we go. Visions. Ooh, pretty. It's a beautiful purple mermaid. She kind of goes with my sea jasper stone. And she is the mermaid of visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, and out-of-body travel. And guess what is the background to this card? The moon. So we're really tapping into that Cancer energy again, that moon energy. And so tonight what might be good for you guys before you go to bed to, you know, tap into the moon, you know, do a meditation and, you know, focus on, you know, first focus on grounding, because you always want to connect to Mother Earth and pull up that energy. And then after, connect to the moon, connect to the moon's energy. You know, whether you connect to goddess energy or not, you could just simply connect to the moon and ask for that clarity to come through, that soothing energy. If you have a selenite, you could, here's a selenite tower I have, you could hold the selenite and, you know, meditate with that. And so you're bringing in that extra layer of the moon energies. But, and, I mean, tonight is probably a good night to receive some clear messages. So that would be good for us to work with. So I like that. All right, what else do I have here? Oh, another thing quick before I do our crystals is that in our group, the Inner Light Soul Healing, if you guys aren't part of that yet, we'd love to have you come over there. And what I was thinking of doing was inspired because I'm actually going to be doing guest speaking on crystals in another group. I was thinking of having different people from our group share their information and, you know, share something near and dear to their heart in the metaphysical realm. So we're going to have Mary's going to be talking soon. I forgot what date. I think Tuesday, right? Tuesday, she's going to come on and she's going to talk about past life healing. So if you guys are part of the group, then you'll be able to watch the videos, the live videos or the replays of whoever our guest speakers are going to be once a month. So I think it's going to be pretty fun and something to just kind of mix it up a little bit, because I know that there's so many wonderful people out there with so much awesome information to share or beautiful energy to share with everybody. And this way people will help each other out, you know. So excited about that on Tuesday, and I'll post a link to the group later, so you guys are more than welcome to join us. It's a closed group, so you can't share the post from it, but you'll be able to see whatever we post in there. So thank you to Married for doing that for us next week. All right, so let me refresh my page quick, and then I'm going to pull some crystal messages for you guys. And remember, anyone who came on, to please like, share, and comment on the video. Make sure to like my page, and then I'll be able to see who's done that, and I will pull a message for you guys, okay? So far it looks like everyone who's on here has liked my page. You might still, some people might have an invite from it, so Facebook's been glitchy, but if you haven't got to like it yet, then please do so. And yeah, make sure if you comment or if you share the page and you share it on your private, you know, your personal profiles private, then just comment on the video that you shared, so this way I could still enter you guys into the contest for the end of the month. Oh, Heather said no notification again that you were live. Oh, that's so frustrating, you know. It's Facebook. I wish there was something I could do about it, but make sure, I think on the videos, well, that doesn't show for me. Oh, thanks, Miranda. Hi, Miranda. Thanks for posting. It doesn't show for me, but there should be a thing to click, get notifications when this person comes on live. Something like that. I know I've seen it on other videos. So let me see. I'm going to start from the... You know what? I'm going to start with Cynthia. Cynthia, are you on? Because you always tell me I never get to you because of your last name. So, oh, Janice didn't get. She just happened to be on. Man. Thank you, Facebook. Okay, I'm going to get Cynthia first. All right. So what I'm doing is basically I'm using this book, and I am just going to be thumbing through the pages and finding a crystal message for you guys. So you guys could all just take a moment to breathe and just state that you're open to receive any message for your highest good. All right, Cynthia, you got turquoise, and which is funny, I just got some turquoise in my shop yesterday, so I'm really excited to work with that. And I think this necklace is from Rosalind, from Spiritual Creations by Rosalind. I think there's actually some turquoise chips in there, and I felt like really guided to wear it tonight. So that energy must be around. And oh, it works with Sagittarius and also the planet Jupiter. And since today is Thursday, Thursday is connected to Jupiter, and Jupiter is about expansion. So working with that energy of expansion. Sagittarius is also fire energy. You know, turquoise also works with the throat chakra because of its colors also. And it's a great stone to wear when you're traveling for protection. Let me see what else. I know it says it's fire energy, but I always thought of, I guess because it's a blue stone, I just feel connected to it through the water energy. And I know it's really sacred to Native Americans, and which I feel like a lot of it, especially found in Arizona, that does connect to the fire energy. But it's almost like that calming, cooling color is bringing that water energy in that has been lacking, that we need. So turquoise is really good. It's a taps into the spiritual world as well. So even if you did meditation tonight with any of these stones I picked for you, if you don't want to use selenite, or you don't have the stone that was picked for you, you guys could just ask, tap in and ask for the energy of that stone to you know, help you in your life somehow. And you could pull up a picture on, you know, on Google and look at that stone, or, you know, thumb through your favorite crystal book and try and find a picture of that stone and tap into it that way. But turquoise is one of those stones that I've always loved. It's so beautiful. So there you go, Cynthia. All right, let's see who's next on the list. I'm gonna get married. All right, you got labradorite. Oh, I got my labradorite on too. I wonder if all my stones I'm carrying will show up for you guys tonight. And labradorite is so beautiful. It's kind of hard to tell on here, but this is a grayish stone, gray with speckles of black in it, but then it has this beautiful flash, which I know you guys can't see, but it's got like a rainbow flash of like yellow and blue and green, and it's very mesmerizing. And labradorite is a Scorpio stone, and it works with other signs as well. All the stones do, but it taps into that energy of Pluto. and that water energy, that cleansing. Labradorite has always been a very grounding stone for me. So it taps into our higher intuition and working with the, spirit realm. But at the same time, it keeps me grounded down to earth. So since I don't have any earth sign in my chart, as I told you guys before, I need as much grounding as I can from any outside forces. But labradorite is great to keep in your aura because it kind of protects it from negativity coming in. Oh, whose moon is in Scorpio? I know, Miranda's moon's in Scorpio. I know that. Someone else's. So yeah, if you tap into, Mary, your moon's in Scorpio too. See, no wonder I get along with you. So if you guys, have any Scorpio in your chart, labradorite, my crystals were moving. Labradorite is a great stone to tap into that energy. And since it's a water stone, also with the moon in Cancer, any of the water stones you could use tonight as well. All right, so let's see who's next. I have Ann Wilkes. Oh, let me make sure I get this one in the back. And remember, any of the messages come through, any of the stones that come through that you may be drawn to, even if it wasn't pulled for you, if you feel that it resonates with you, then by all means work with it, because we're all in the same space right now, in the same bubble of protection and light, and these messages are coming through for whoever needs to hear it, and everyone on the replay who gets to watch this as well. All right. Ooh, amethyst. Let me show you Anne and all of you guys. Amethyst, a beautiful purple stone. Do you have any amethyst around here? Actually, no, I don't have any amethyst by me. Something new. But amethyst works with the sign of Aquarius, and its planet is Uranus. And it taps into our spirituality. It works with our crown chakra, but also our third eye chakra as well, because for that intuition. Amethyst is one of those stones that I've always had, and I don't feel the energy when I hold it, but everyone always tells me that stone likes you. If I wear an amethyst necklace, people will just come up to me and say, that stone really likes you. And I'm like, okay, because I don't feel the energy from it. I think it's just so integrated into my, being, that the energy of the amethyst is just like, it's wearing like a glove, it's just so comfortable. It just resonates with my vibration, my frequency. But amethyst is a great stone to meditate with. A lot of people use amethyst at when they have headaches. They'll put it on their head and lay down with it. Also for dream work, it's supposed to be great for dream work. So that's a good stone. So Anne, if you want to do some meditation, then that amethyst would be great to get out. All right, let me see who's next. We have Michelle. All right, Michelle. Udalite. I was looking at this because earlier, actually, when I grabbed the book, because I was looking to see if there was anything on the Thulite stone that I have. If you guys could see that, it's like this beautiful pink stone. It's got some white going through there. And then Udalite looks just like it. So I'm going to have to look that up later. Oh, Cindy, you use amethyst for your headaches. See, there you go. Udalite works with Aries, and its planet is Mars. It's a fire stone and works with the heart chakra. And Udalite, this book is cool because, I know some of the crystal information, but I haven't really worked with Udalite. It has little crystal tips in it. So it says, place Udalite on your eyelids to soothe sore or tired eyes, or to work on your heart chakra to release emotions. And they say it's really good for issues from your past and from your childhood in particular. And I have two of them. and I had ordered them from my shop, but I didn't realize that a quarter of a pound, that's how much a quarter pound weighs, these 2 stones. So I'm like, okay, these are meant for me. So I've been working with these the past like week or 2 since I've had them, and every time I pick them up, like my hands just start tingling like crazy. And so I know that I was meant to work with this energy. But yeah, just placing it on your heart. The other day I was doing a meditation and I just had both of them here, and you know, just asking for more peace, and I was working on some childhood stuff to release. So this is an awesome stone. Oh, this is a thulite. What am I doing? Go get some thulite. But if you want udalite, udalite seems to, I wonder if thulite is like another stone that's similar to it in the same family. I'm gonna have to, yeah, one for each hand. I'm gonna have to look that up later, because the energy of thulite and udalite is so similar. And I know that I read that thulite is supposed to be for heart chakra energy too, and that's why I wanted to get them. But yeah, these two go hand in hand, so I'll have to research and get back to you guys for that. But udalite, E-U-D-I-A-L-Y-T-E. So that's a really beautiful stone. So there you go. All right, let me see here. Who's next on the list? We've got, oh, I'll pull one for my husband. Oh, well, Jerry Ray, you got turquoise. So you could come play with the turquoise stones when you come home. And you're from Arizona, so you know about turquoise. The energy of turquoise is everywhere there. And, you know, it's a fire sign. You know, work with your moon energy. Also works with the throat chakra. So maybe you need to carry some turquoise to keep from saying things that you're not supposed to at work, right? But let's see. But yes, turquoise is always a very soothing stone to me. And like I said, even though it's a fire sign stone, turquoise always feels like it has that water element to it. And also, in a sense, the wind element also, because being out in the desert, you have like all the elements, you know, surrounding it. But that's a cool stone, so we'll get lots of turquoise. All right, let me see. I got Janice. And you guys, if you posted any questions or asked anything and I'm not seeing it now, I will go back afterwards and comment on that. Janice, ooh, apophyllite. If you could see that. And apophyllite is one of my favorite stones. Is it somewhere around here? Nope, I think it's down. I have it downstairs. I've got crystals all over the house. But apophyllite it's like such a high vibration stone, and every time I do Reiki attunements, I put an apophyllite under the person's chair because it just really raises their vibration. And also I get the little apophyllite pyramids, and so you're also having that you know, the universal energy come down, you know, through them. So it's working together from, you know, having that high vibration coming from below them and above them. And it's just like one of those awesome stones. If you're a healer, apophyllite is really good to have, because when you are feeling kind of down and you need to, you know, lighten things up, you could just sit with apophyllite. I just put it under my chair sometimes, and so when I'm doing my healing work, you know, that kind of helps to also purify your aura and your energy. It works with the birthstone of Gemini and the planet Mercury, which is the element air. And you think of that, the apophyllite is like that pure sparkly light coming through. So that totally works with the air energy, and it works with your crown chakra. And so, because we're pulling in that universal white light and we're pulling that through our crown chakra, so that totally makes sense. One of the cool tips is place apophyllite in your kitchen to help keep your food fresh. So that would be interesting. I have a big chunk of apophyllite. Maybe I'll put it on the counter and like next to my fruit or something and see if it helps them. It's also a great crystal to keep around your bed to rejuvenate you as you sleep. Although it is a very high vibrational stone, so I would, if you're gonna try putting apophyllite around your bed, maybe do that like on the weekend or something when you know you could rest the next day if it kept you up at night. You know, some stones like quartz I cannot keep next to my bed. I can't keep 4 feet within, you know, near my bed because quartz keeps me really wired. It's like a battery. So there's your tip for tonight, Janice. All right, let me see. Miranda. Oh my God, I wonder. I love all 3 chunks of my apophyllite. Yeah, apophyllite is amazing. I would say every healer person, anyone who does any type of spiritual work, even people who do readings, you know, or work in places where there's a high tension, high stress, keeping apophyllite with you would really be beneficial. Okay, so that was for Janice. So I'm getting Miranda. Oh, guess what? Udalite came back up. Okay, and I saw someone posted about Udalite. Let's see, Michelle looked it up. It's a stone of life force and love force, harmony and balance to the yearnings of the heart. It activates and balances the root and heart chakra. Well, that is really beautiful. That is perfect. That's a perfect message right there. And I know Miranda's doing all kinds of work right now, and so focusing on bringing in the balance. I was talking about it on my live the other day, and then Miranda talked about it on her live. So we know we're all about that yin-yang energy right now. So using that Udalite to tap into, you know, balancing our chakras is really going to be very good right now. Let's see. So Miranda, if you have any Udalite, go get some of that. What? Miranda has all the love force. Deb said she'll see if it's at her friend's store tomorrow. Yeah, you guys, I think I have a small Udalite, but it's like in a black matrix, and then it has like hints of pink in it. So I'm gonna have to go find that later. I haven't seen it in the raw form before, but the picture looks exactly like these Udalite. So yeah, you guys tell me if you get it and how it works out for you. Let's see, Rachel's on. Hi, Rachel. Thanks for coming on. All right, so next down the list, let's see, we have Luann. Let me get Luann. And if anyone has to sign off right away, hi, Iman. Thanks for being here. If anyone else has to sign off right away, then let me know. Hopefully, I will see your message. Otherwise, I will pick some couple crystal messages for the group. Okay. So Luann. I miss my Luann. All the way in Oregon. Violet. You got Violet. You got all the purple crystals, Luann. Let's try that again. Oh. Okay, turquoise really wants to be, its message really wants to come out tonight. So I've talked about it twice now tonight. So, you know, what you can do is also look up turquoise if you guys have any books, or, you know, Google it online and see if there's some deeper message for you. But it's just a great creative stone, great to work with spirit. It's, you know, great for the throat chakra. So if you have any things that you need to get across, turquoise is great for wearing on your throat chakra, or people get a lot of turquoise bracelets, turquoise necklaces, jewelry like that, turquoise earrings. Just having the stone in your energy field is going to help you. So yeah, turquoise, that's the stone of the night, it seems like. All right, let me see who's next. Miss Shante. And thank you guys for staying on here, because like I said, the messages that I pull for one person really resonate with everyone as a group. So you might all get something from it. All right. Ooh, we got something new. We got emerald. And I have my emerald right here, actually. I've told you guys I've been carrying it all during Mercury retrograde. Not on me every single day, but at some point I usually try and hold it for a little while and work with it, because emerald is great for the heart chakra and keeping us in that heart space right now, especially when things get very stressful or tense. It's a earth chakra, works with the earth chakra. It is the stone of Venus, the stone of love and abundance and prosperity, which works with the sign of Taurus. But, you know, Taurus is my opposite sign on the zodiac, so for me to work with its energies, it seems to, you know, like how we attract our opposites, it's a good match for me. And I like it because well, like the emeralds, this one it's black on one side and it's got like sparklies in there. I think it has some quartz in there with it, and then the green emerald on the other side. And so I get some of that grounding energy as well as working with the heart chakra. And let's see. Emerald is good to keep with you to improve your memory, it says. That's interesting. Meditate with emerald to find your inner self. You could place it under your bed to increase fertility. Who was this for again? Washante? So I'm not trying to increase fertility. You set your intention in the stones. When you get a stone and you want to work with it, you set your intention, what you want it to help you with. So mine's definitely not for fertility. 2 little boys is enough for me. Oh, it says emeralds help calm you down when your temper rises. So maybe that's why I've been carrying it a lot. Because my 2 little munchkins, they know how to push mommy's buttons all the way. So, oh, you say no way for fertility also. We're not putting the fertility out there. Okay, the act of fertility, there you go. Let's see. Anne. Let's change the subject. Anne, Tamine, Anne. Some more bubbly energy. Always coming from Anne. My air signs. Okay. I knew it. It was in my head. I said turquoise is going to come up again. And there you go. I think turquoise energy, we're just going to sprinkle around to everyone tonight. Hi, Tammy. Hi, thanks for being on here. So, like I said, Anne, just, you know, if you have, I'm blushing, yeah, well, that happens. Scorpios blush, even though we're the, you know, sex sign of the zodiac, we still can blush, so. Let me see. I can't believe I just said that. Okay. I'm sure I could pull up some good dirt on all of you guys, all your signs, if you really wanted. I'm going to get Danny next. Oh, wait, Cindy. Let me get Cindy. I'm going down the list here. And then I'll refresh it and see who else came on. And hopefully my my blushing is going away. It's really just the lighting in here. That's all it is. Okay, this book is not working anymore. It's just all about turquoise. Let me see here. I wonder if I could block the turquoise page. I think it's just been bending to that one. I'm going to try again. All right. Ooh, we got lapis lazuli. There you go, Cindy. Some lapis. That's a good stone. Lapis also, it's that, you know, we might be in Cancer tonight, but that fire energy is really apparent tonight. So lapis works with Sagittarius, which is a fire energy, works with the planet Jupiter, and today is Thursday, which taps into that Jupiter energy of expansion. It is a great chakra stone for your, they call it the brow chakra or your third eye chakra. Works with intuition, tapping into those messages. It is a beautiful stone. It is blue and it has, do I have it here? No. It has specks of pyrite in it, so it's got that little golden shimmer. And it's been used by ancient cultures all over the world. It's a great stone for dreaming as well. You could put it under your pillow, you know, to help promote, you know, good dreams while you're sleeping. It's just, it's like a really relaxing stone, another blue stone. So most of blue stones to me are very just calming energy. And it's just one of my favorite stones. I think lapis and amethyst were the first two stones that I ever got. And I got them in a pendant. And it's just amazing energy. So I love lapis, and it's like a stone of royalty. And they actually used to crush lapis. If you guys didn't know, they would crush lapis and make, you know, blue eyeshadow of it. So probably not a safe thing to do anymore. They didn't know back then, but I'm sure that it lent some of those, you know, magical properties to them. Maybe they were seeing visions while they were wearing it, who knows. But yeah, it's an awesome stone to have. So there you go, Cindy. You could wear your bracelet around right now. All right, so let me get Danny. And I'm hoping for something other than turquoise because we need some new stones here. All right, ooh, rhodochrosite. There we go. That's a beautiful pink stone. We have all the pinks tonight, the blues, heart chakra stone. Rhodochrosite actually works with Leo, which is connected to the sun, and is another fire stone. And it is a great heart chakra stone. I mean, it really works well for bringing into peace to past situations. I like it because I'm not a pink person, but I love pink crystals, okay? But it's pink, but it has these beautiful white bands through it. So it kind of reminds me of like the ocean waves going through the rhodochrosite, you know, that cleansing energy, cleansing the heart chakra. So I really love that stone. It's also a good stone for courage, bringing in courage when you need it during times of, you know, turmoil. So also, you know, if you're doing any work, you know, past childhood work, you're trying to release, you know, things that happened a long time ago, even current situations, it's just great. Just keep that close to your heart and focus on it healing those situations. So it's very soothing to me. It's a very soothing stone. And it says also to bring more passion, you know, into your life. So like I said, you program the stones for the intention that you want it. But for me, when I work with rhodochrosite, it's always been a great healer, heart healer stone. So let me see. Okay, I see Iman on the list. Let me pull one for Iman. And I'm just going to refresh this quick. And I'm not sure. I had something else I want to talk about to you guys tonight, but I don't know. My focus is elsewhere. I want to talk to my hubby. So let me get Iman. And remember, you guys, like, share, comment on the video, and you'll be entered into a giveaway. Oh, that's right. That's why I needed to talk to you about the Reiki session, that married one. So Iman. Oh, lapis lazuli came up again, right there. And you were saying, that lapis is coming up for you. Interesting. So like we were saying, it works great with Sagittarius or the Jupiter energy. You know, it helps to enhance your natural intuition, psychic abilities. Like I said, it was a stone of royalty. And Oh, it's also a good stone to help with, you know, insomnia. So if you're having insomnia, that would be a good stone to help keep by your bed. There's like this weird line going across my screen. I don't know what it is. Do you guys see it? It's like in the middle. All of a sudden it appeared. It's so strange. Hopefully my phone's not going out. Okay, let me see. Oh, Monique's here. Let me get one from Monique. And then I'll tell you guys about the session with Mary, because I think it's something important to talk about Reiki sessions when sometimes they don't go as expected. Okay? So Monique. You got the rainbow. What's a rainbow crystal? Let's see. We shall see. Ooh, moonstone. Definitely has rainbows in moonstone, or rainbow moonstone does. Regular moonstone doesn't really have rainbows to it, but it has, oh, there's a sunstone. Regular moonstone comes in different colors. It has like a peach color, kind of like a like an off-white color to it. It could even be brown, but it has like this soft satin sheen to it. And what does moonstone work? It works with the sign of Cancer, which we're in tonight. So that was pretty appropriate for our last crystal to come up tonight. It also works with our sacral chakra, and our sacral chakra is around our navel, and it works with healing emotions. So when we're tapping into that Cancer energy, that moon energy, we're focusing on healing emotions. Now, the line is from the light behind you. Okay, thank you. Go away, line. What are you doing? It's just like tripping me out. Like, what is that? But moonstone is great. Yeah, it's great for working with also PMS. You have PMS ladies out there. That is it's an emotional balancing stone. Now, rainbow moonstone is not actually moonstone, but it's white labradorite, and they just call it rainbow moonstone because it looks I guess maybe because it looks similar to moonstone. It also has the same properties as its emotional balancer. I love working with it on my sacral chakra. I made like what was it, about a year or two ago, some PMS kits for the ladies, and I included rainbow moonstone in there because every time, you know, I get really emotional, when I remember to carry it with me, it's just an awesome stone to have. Most of the bracelets I've created for myself all have rainbow moonstone in it, or the regular white moonstone, because it really does help soothe those emotions and calm you down. Oh, my mother-in-law came on. Hi, Tracy. You will watch later. Okay. I'll send you a crystal message for you too later. So there we go. So thank you guys for watching that. So I hope any of the messages that came up tonight, you know, helped you in some way. The turquoise is obviously something that would be good for us all to look into and carry. And I'll be posting the links to my shop later because I just got some turquoise stones in. So they're actually African turquoise, and they're really pretty, kind of like a greenish blue color, and then they have some speckles in it, and it's really nice. And Rosalind from Spiritual Creations by Rosalind, I haven't worked with those before. She said they're a great stone to work with. So, and she's another budding gem expert out there. So I trust her, you know, intuition, her experience. But what was I going to talk about? Oh, talking about Rosalind, actually, I just got in the mail from Miranda, because she's got Rosalind's essences. These are really cool because they're crystal essences, kind of just like the ones that the other ones by Francisca that I showed you guys the other week. This one's blue apatite, and the other is citrine. And so you just take a few drops of these and you just go sit and meditate with them. and, you know, go into a meditation, or you can use it during the day or at bedtime. And, you know, it kind of helps infuse you with the essence of that crystal energy. So citrine, I got because I wanted, she's a sparkling diamond in the crystal mojo world. Yes, she is. Citrine I got because I wanted, you know, we're approaching, you know, the darker time of the year here in the US, and when the weather gets, you know, dreary, I tend to get depressed, and so I'm always trying to battle that. And I thought that the citrine would really help keep me positive. Also with working with abundance energy, and, you know, just trying to stay motivated and stay happy throughout the day. And then the other one was blue apatite, and blue apatite is an awesome throat chakra stone. And since I do a lot of, or doing a lot more, you know, public speaking, doing the lives now, and then also it also helps with weight loss. So I just thought, well, it's perfect, you know, to have both aspects of that stone work for me. So I just got those in the mail today. Thank you, ladies. And I am going to, I actually took some of the citrine essence earlier today, and it seemed to keep me pretty like energetic today. And plus I was carrying my citrine stone as well, so it was kind of like a double whammy. But I highly suggest looking into those. I'm sure Miranda could post the link. Otherwise, they're on Spiritual Creations by Rosalind. She's on Facebook, and she has a website as well. And the citrine, that's a fire energy stone, and then the blue apatite is a water energy. But she has like, I think 10 different essences she's created, and I'm sure they're all equally amazing. So I will keep you guys posted on how those work out. So what I wanted to talk to you about was Reiki sessions. Now, you guys have experienced Reiki from me sometimes. I'll send during a session right now. And usually Reiki works to promote relaxation and rest, and bringing in, oh, hi Sherry, bringing in calm into your life. And but also the major thing that Reiki does is it works to bring up things that need to be transformed, that no longer serve you. And so sometimes, most of the Reiki sessions I've done for people, like, I don't know, out of the hundreds of Reiki sessions I've done, I've had about a handful of people that have actually had a tough experience with their session. One time was my mother-in-law. I was working on her, and I didn't know that she had pain in her shoulder, but when I was working on her, I saw like a horse galloping, because I see stuff when I do Reiki sessions a lot of the time. It was like a horse galloping, and just like galloping and digging their hooves into her shoulder, and she was all of a sudden in so much pain. And I'm like, what's going on? And I told her, this is what I'm seeing. There's, you know, a lot of tension in here, and there's just this horse like really pressing into her shoulder. And so, you know, me and my husband both had to clear the energy. Oh, she's got 15 different ones. I had to clear the energy, and you know, after that she was like, okay, I'm kind of done with Reiki right now. But she knows how to do Reiki herself too, so, you know, it helped her. It helps in different ways. But, you know, so sometimes Reiki will bring up that pain needed to come up. It needed to be the attention needed to be focused on that she needed to do some extra healing on that. So that came up for a reason. And then, you know, I've had other sessions where sometimes people, they will be fine, they'll be relaxed, and then the next day they'll be super cranky or super tired or even angry. And it's because, depending on like what came up during a session, or, you know, you're focusing on shifting energy throughout your body. And so suppose like someone's been having a lot of pains in their stomach, and we do Reiki on them, you know, then, you know, it could be that the stomach is linked to your emotional energy. So that could bring up a lot of anger that needs to be released. So that's why after we do the clearings, we also want to set the intentions, you know, for positive energy to be replaced. And sometimes that helps, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes that stuff just really needs to bubble up and out. And so that's why it's really important after your sessions to ground, to drink lots of water, because the toxins and the energy shifting through your body, that needs to be flushed out of your system. And also to do things like, if you have some selenite, you could, kind of clear your aura with this. You could use Palo Santo, just sit and meditate. Maybe your body needs extra rest to help integrate all the energy shifts and to release, extra stuff that you don't want in your life anymore. So that's kind of important. And then Married had her session. She won the free session for last month. And so I did her session for her the other night. And I was excited, and then it didn't go as planned. So I was seeing a lot of stuff for her, and she gave me permission also to talk about it on here. I was seeing a lot of stuff for her in her sacral chakra, and I was seeing some angry, scared energy. And so I was trying to clear that for her. And then other parts of her chakra that was lighting up was, some of the energy was off there too. Well, it turned out that she told me the next day that she was really worried during the session because her husband was, he wasn't answering her back, and he was out there trying to do some work, and, she was just worried about him not being okay. And plus she had some dental work a day or two before that, so she was also in some pain from that. So I was picking up on all those things that were going on that I didn't know about, and, it was, of course we don't want, she said she had some bad dreams that night, that could come up. Your dreams might be really intense after a Reiki session. But it also brought up that, what I picked up and told her about, she knows like, oh yeah, I need to go work on clearing some issues in, my body there, or different aspects of my life. So even if a Reiki session isn't all that relaxing, it's working for your highest good, and that's what we want. We want it to bring up those stuff so we can release it, and so we can move forward in our life. So, I'm not trying to scare you guys off. Like I said, out of like the 100 sessions I've done, I've had like just a handful of people who've actually told me, oh, I felt a lot of pain, I mean, sometimes when I'm working on myself, I'll feel pain too, and I know, oh, that's an area that I really need to work on. Like sometimes my back, maybe I was lifting too much that day. So the Reiki is, bringing that up and also reminding me that I need to take care of myself. So Reiki is a great way to remind you of self-care. So I just wanted to share those experiences with you because if you ever had a session before and then worried, wait, why am I feeling pain, or why am I upset? I thought Reiki was supposed to be all love and light and calming and perfect, right? Well, most of the time it is very calming and relaxing, but it will also, like I said, it'll also bring up things that need to be cleared. And so I think that when you want to do Reiki, have a session or even learn about Reiki, it's good to like meditate before the session a little bit, or just get into that space of clearing any negative from the day so you could relax. And also remember that you need to be prepared for anything that comes up, and maybe it's time for the Reiki to work to help you release those things in your life. So it's not, as Reiki practitioners, we're not here trying to fix you. We're trying to help facilitate the Reiki to work in your life, to flow through you. And, it's working in tandem with each other and working in tandem with the energy. So we're the guides, we're trying to help you on this journey. So don't be scared, oh, I might have a session that, might not go as well as I thought it would be, or if pain came up for some reason, or some kind of emotional things came up, it's because it was meant to be, and you were meant to confront those. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, because I just feel that it's important that even though we try to focus on all the positive and light energy, there's also some of that you know, our shadow self that we've been talking about, that darker energy that needs to come up, and we need to work with that so we can move forward and move past and integrate, you know, integrate the new beginnings in our life. So that is just a little tidbit on Reiki for you tonight. And let me see. I think what I'm going to do is just send you guys a little Reiki. So if you're okay with that, if you're open to receive it, you could stay on the live, or if you're watching later, you know, you'll still be able to, the intention is set for anyone who watches this video will receive it. And so I'm just going to send a little grounding, calming, to help you guys through the rest of the night, or if you're on the other side of the world, this will help you during your day. So you could take a moment to just close your eyes if you wish, and relax, and calling in our guides to protect us, to keep us safe, and let the Reiki flow where it needs to go. All right. Who's putting angry faces across the screen? You know what, Miranda? Mariana was doing a live earlier, and she was having the same thing. She said that there were a lot of angry faces, and I don't know if it's like a Facebook glitch, because I know anyone wouldn't be doing that like during her thing, because it was in her private group, so everyone who's there who wants to be, but they're jealous. But I don't know. If you guys are angry for some reason for me sending you Reiki, then well, that's your issue, not mine, right? But no worries about it. But yeah, I think it's a Facebook glitch, because I've seen other people say that, you know, on their lives. So I don't know what's going on, but we can just counteract those angry faces with lots of hearts and happiness, right? So I hope you guys appreciate or like the Reiki, you know, open to receive good things in your life, and focusing on the energy of new beginnings. I also saw my dragon guardian came in when I was sending the Reiki, and we had pulled that dragon card earlier, which was the Ace of Swords, right? So that energy is coming through for us too. And remember, tonight was the moon in Cancer, and dealing with that emotional energy. So we want to clear that away. So if you do work with elemental energy, or if you want to tap into the dragon energy, you could imagine like the fire cleansing, or you know, depending, you know, on what kind of dragon you work with. There's different elemental dragons, and you know, you could just imagine like the fire cleansing, or like a water dragon, you know, like cooling water being washed around you, the earth dragon for grounding, the fire dragon for also purification, and you know, bringing in our true desires. So you know, besides Reiki, I think I've said before, I tap into elemental energy. I'm also really trying to work with the seashell energy. Being in Rhode Island is just, the beaches aren't like, well, the beaches that you don't pay $25 to go to, they're not like beautiful sandy beaches, but they have lots of amazing seashells on it, and there's still some sand for you to go, you know, just walk along the beach and relax with, and just, you know, be part of that cleansing earth energy, tapping into Mother Earth, tapping into Mother Ocean, and the sky, the energy of the wind. So, and I think I'm going to start talking a lot more about the different elemental energies, because as I've been growing in my practice and working with the different elements, you know, I find that they're very important, because all the different aspects of the universe, all the different aspects of our life, you know, also relate to the zodiac signs and that energy. And they're all divided by the elements, the 4 elements. And so I just see that pattern coming in, where I need to tap into all that elemental energy again, and work with that, because all those different elements also resonate uniquely with each person. So I'll be discussing different stuff on here now. And if you guys have any questions, you know, I could always steer you to different books, or, you know, other people that I know that work with particular energies. And Miranda's going to be having her dragon calendar come out soon, so I'm really excited for that. And she said she's trying to get it done by October, so Miranda, my birthday is in October, right? No hints there at all. But that, you know, that dragon energy has been very strong in the world lately, and it's just something new to tap into if you've ever been drawn to them. Very powerful energy, and it's not something to play around with. When I work with dragon energy, me and Miranda were talking about this a couple of weeks ago, was that, you know, because I've been working with them for several years, I would notice like hot spots around my house, and it'd be so weird. And actually one of my friend's son noticed. I'm like, all of a sudden I walked into a hallway, I was telling Miranda, and it was really hot. And then my friend's son turns around. My son comes running down the road, or the hallway, giggling, and he was like 2 at the time. And my friend's son goes, "There's a dragon chasing him right now." And I'm like, okay. And I noticed more and more there would be all these hot spots around my house, and especially when we're calling in that energy. So it's really interesting to work with, and there's lots of great information out there. Miranda also has some online classes on her website where she did classes working with the different elementals. So that would be really cool to tap into if you guys are interested in that. And, you know, like I said, I like to work with all different spiritual people, because everyone has different unique gifts. And, you know, I'm never going to claim something as my own. I will share, you know, the people who have had a big impact on my life. And, you know, I want you guys to tap into their resources as well, because, you know, this is a community of helping each other. It's not about competition. It's about working together and helping each other on our journey. So I think I'm gonna go now, because it's almost 11 and my throat, I need some water. So thank you guys for everyone who's been on here. Please make sure to like, comment, and share, so you could be entered into the next contest for the end of September. I can't believe it's the end of September already. It's crazy. Almost. Well, 2 weeks from now. But, what else was I going to say? Check out my page. I'll be posting some links on the video for the work the Sunday session I'm going to be doing with Mariana, joint session, and crystals I'm offering, all that fun stuff, because not only do I like to you know, do Reiki and tap into that, but I'm a very creative person, so I'm constantly working with different type of things and bringing that in, and I want to offer it to you guys, because I want you to be able to experience some of that awesome energy out there. And sometimes a lot of people don't know where to turn to for information, you know, so this way, you know, I try to share that with you guys. So thank you so much for being on here, and, you know, invite your friends to the page. If you guys have received Reiki and really enjoyed it, or have bought crystals from me and enjoyed it, you know, I would love if you leave a review on the page, you know, just as a thank you. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me anytime. But tonight I'll be talking to my hubby, so I'll check back in the morning. Love you guys so much.
thanks for being here, and many blessings to y'all. Bye.